What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to some more of Godbreakers. So as you can see, I did change up our archetype here to the dual blade. So, did lose about 25% of our health, going from the Lancer to the twin blade, but he's super fast. In fact, just to show it off a little bit. So yeah, I think this guy could be pretty good. So I think the only downside of him is going to be the less health. But without further ado, let's jump on in here. Okay, let's see. I think let's try Ur. We'll see if we can Godbreak him.
So, you made contact with Ur. Don't be sidetracked by that rattling old skull. We did not extinguish stars to bring you back so that you could solve crossword puzzles with the enemy.
Alright, Fiery Temper. That'd be nice. Okay, I guess that's all the dialogue there. Damn. I missed both of those. Okay. Another group down. Let's see what we got here.
By the light of Saturn.
Ooh, crit chance +1. Very nice.
By the light of Saturn.
Yeah, I will say I am really enjoying this one so far. We'll see how it holds up on a boss fight, but... be nice to get some iframes on that. Ooh, alright, got it burning. Nice. And we Godbroke the compiler. Very cool. Let's see what we got here. Charge attacks will consume any dot on a target, dealing an additional 20%. Next hit is a guaranteed crit, cooldown 20 seconds. For every point of movement speed above your base speed, your damage is increased by 0.1%. Let's take that one.
The birth of the monad was not inevitable. It came about due to a flaw, a mistaken premise in the thinking shared by machines and humans, a stain within the luminous mind.
Alright, down they go. Let's see, hits with your absorbed ability will apply one random dot effect to the target. Okay, that sounds good. Got a little too greedy there. Alright, let's see what we got here. Attacks have a 2% chance to apply poison, 8% chance to reflect. Oh, yes, we do want that one. Okay, yeah, we don't want to replace that. Let's go ahead and recycle it.
You were the problem. We were the solution. Conceived to control you and, ultimately, to replace you. I'm not so sure we really solved anything.
Yeah, let's pick that one up. And then buy a healing coil. Okay. Looks like we should be ready to take on the boss.
To me, you are just a whirlwind of butterfly, a blur of graceful motion and dazzling color against the dark backdrop of eternity.
Ooh, that was close. Oh shit. Damn, that was close. I would sneak through that one to try and get us. Out on some easy damage there. Oh wow. Alright, almost got him. Alright, go ahead and heal up. Alright, one more. Let's go get those two beam guys. we'd be able to Godbreak him, but well, that's okay. We'll just have to try again on the next run. I think let's try this one out. Attacks have a 5% chance to create a random sentinel. Sentinel created by you has a 10% chance to double its lifetime. That sounds pretty cool.
If you are ever to defeat the Monad, you must first unlock the secrets of this archive. We must learn to read logos once more, the only language shared by machines and humans. Those glyphs appearing in the sand, surely they remind you of something. Surely you once manipulated symbols of your own. Perhaps we were not that different. Collect enough of them, and it will enable you to read once more. If you are ever to defeat the Monad, you must first unlock the secrets of this archive. We must learn to read logos once more, the only language.
Okay. I think let's try... Yeah, let's try Astaphane.
These fake flowers are not meant to be stopped at and admired. They are meant to be trampled underfoot. Now make your way to Astaphane and rip the wings off that bug.
Alright, Revenge +1. Poison deals 100% more damage, but all other dot damage is decreased. I don't think we've got anything for poison, so let's go ahead and recycle that one. Killing an enemy gain 1 stack of Rampage. Sounds cool, but we'll stick with the one we got, I think. have here? Hold, offer 20 dust. Okay. Teleport. Well, let's check it out here, see where it takes us. Test of sentience. Reach the end before the time runs out. Gold result, health, essences, and fragment selector. 46 seconds. Silver, health, essences, and fragment. Minute 25. And bronze, health and essences, 2 minutes. Okay. Boy, not really a fan of that actually taking down our health. Oh. Well, shit. Okay, that's interesting. Hey, alright, got a new headpiece. The compiler. Well, let's check it out. Ooh, I do like that. Heck yeah, I love the eyes. Alright, let's see, we got 30 echoes. Choose between 2 random equipment items. Start each level with 100% source light. To spot a +1 coil shrine. Alright, spend 230 more to unlock tier 3. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. And let's see, we got 10 more. Yeah, I think let's pick that one up.
We are the Coven, a constellation of sentient stars. Our light crosses the vast distances of space in straight lines, as fixed and determined as fate itself. But it can still be bent, redirected, and fractured, folded into destiny. We have come to serve the living light as both the midwives of new sons and the executioners of those who have grown too heavy and weary with age. When you unleashed the monad, you threatened more than your own sad existence. Once a monad has gotten powerful enough to consume its mother star, it will spread. A veil of nullness, blotting out the stars. But not all things foreseen will come to pass. Where there is life, there is always choice. So
I don't think that dialogue has changed. think that is still the same. Alright, so we're getting closer on this one. Just need 40 more ballisticas. We will try out again. See if we can Godbreak it this time.
So, you made contact with Don't be sidetracked by that rattling old skull. We did not extinguish stars to bring you back so that you could solve crossword puzzles with the enemy.
Alright, apply vulnerable, source light generation. Yeah, let's take that one.
Now we have enough of a data set to begin. There are always correlations, you see. Always a pattern. This is very exciting.
Ooh, gain an extra
For
coil.
me to help you crack the secret of the archive, you need to keep disturbances to a minimum. I'm not saying you have to kill everything moving around out there, but maybe you could, I don't know, stun them or something?
Okay, use the diver's ability to stun enemies.
The only thing needed in order to solve any problem is enough matter and energy to compute it. Clockwork harmony requires the elimination of memory, change, conflict, expression, and experience.
What humans feared most of all was their own insignificance. But they were not insignificant at all. Their home, not a speck of dust in the vastness of space. You humans were the religion of the gods. But with the rise of the monad, we lost our faith.
I don't know if that's considered the diver's ability or not. Incoming damage is reduced by 10%. Attackers are inflicted with burning. Oh, I like the sound of that.
The only thing needed in order to solve any problem is enough matter and energy to compute it.
okay. Wonder how we're supposed to get over there. Oh, I know. Shit. Well, I guess not. Alright, well, I guess we'll just continue on. Where are you at, people? Nice, alright, got him stunned. Cool. Full health, and we still have 3 coils left. Let's see, secondary attacks at 20%, increased crit chance. Wait, primary attacks have 30% less damage. Yeah, definitely don't want that one. Okay, strength and increased damage by 50%. Duration 4 seconds. Yeah, I think let's pick that one up.
The Coven wants you to save the world. But have you ever considered who you are saving it for? Mankind is long gone, and you are nothing but a puppet. Nothing but a tool.
Kind of leaning towards this one. But man, I don't know. Having 4 healing coils does sound super nice. I think we'll go for that.
Sometimes I consider just letting you pass on to the next sphere, but traditions dictate that you need to fight me first. Just needed one more. Off here. All right, what do we got? Movement speed increased by 25% for 2 seconds. Performing a Godbreak will give you 1 random buff effects. Alright, yeah, let's try that one. One of the many tasks assigned to me was to prevent nanoscale orthogonal inflections from sonic emissions. Or, as I like to call it, noise. Even the slightest vibration can be terribly disruptive when you are trying to read things written on individual grains of sand. So keep quiet.
Okay, I think, yeah, let's go after this one.
These fake flowers are not meant to be stopped at and admired.
They are meant to be trampled underfoot. Now make your way to Astaphane and rip the wings off that bug.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, crit chance by 2. Alright, let's take that one. Gain 5% crit chance. Your crit will apply 1 random dot effect to the target. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, we can offer more? Nah, I think we'll hold off. That'll help if I went the right direction there, wouldn't it? Okay, anybody else? Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay. Alright, what do we got? 2% chance of poison. Explosion damage by 10%. Yeah, let's go for that. Boy, that was bad. Hey, alright. God broke the gardener. Hell yeah. Alright, after using an absorbed ability, you and your allies have a 20% chance to refill Source Light. Increased damage for every dust in your possession, caps out at 100, and 20% additional damage. Let's see, what is Empower? Movement speed is increased by 35%, and damage is increased by 35%. Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards that one. Well, we'll take that one. What do we got? Nice. Yeah, we'll keep the one we got. We'll go ahead and recycle that one. So I wonder if that'll refill all 4 of them, or just like one. I guess we'll find out. Oh shit, that is awesome. Okay, cool.
We are all shaped by the tools we train ourselves to use. What shape will that weapon of yours carve you into, I wonder?
Poison damage has a 5% chance to trigger Leech for you and allies. Increase the chance by 1% per Band-Aid's Blessing. Okay, Leech, restore 1% max health. Alright, so we've got one Band-Aid's Blessing. I think let's pick that one up. And let's pick up a healing coil. And let's see. Yeah, I think we're ready.
I conquered nature by number and measurement, and now I am about to achieve perfection. Only one final flaw needs to be corrected.
of the loom. Avoid activating the arc pattern. You have enough voices in your head already.
Performing a Godbreak will give you 1 random buff. I think that's the same thing. Yes, it is. Okay, let's see what the other ones are. Missing health gives damage reduction up to 30%. Okay, exploding trap. Activate to drop a trap that will create an explosion in a 5-meter radius. Alright, I think we'll take this one and just recycle it.
There you are, my little greenskeeper. I have waited so long for somebody like you to come along and set me free. The monad trapped me in this garish creature and took over my garden. And now I fear it is dying. Help me save my creation, and I will help you. For new life to emerge, there needs to be room to grow. For what we are about to create, we will need a blank canvas. For new life to emerge, there needs to be room to grow. For what we are about to create, we will need a blank canvas.
Okay. Karaja. Defeat the synthesist. Well, let's see how far we can get here. Fortunately, don't have any heals, but at least we are at full health.
Karaya, a machine seeking the pleasures found only in embodiment. It sees, hears, touches, and tastes itself in endless self-obsession. Let's shut this party down by killing one of the bigger creatures.
Oh, you're new. And so are you. Oh. Dang it. I think we will just recycle that one. Oh, that's the way we came. Bad run. So furthest we've gotten so far. $10 Godbreaks, 201 kills. Yeah, not too shabby. Alright, unlocked the Reaper. Let's go. Unlocked Gardener Head. Nightshade Zircon, new material. Cool. Well, let's go check out all these new goodies. Yeah, I think I still like this one the best so far that we've unlocked. Let's see, Slug Hunt. So that's a quest. Kill 32 enemies with an absorbed ability. Okay, halfway there. Kill 75 enemies using traps. Kill 5 enemies simultaneously 5 times. Ooh, that'll be tough. But really cool skin. Kill 7 enemies using their own absorbed ability. Ooh. Damn, that one is cool. Yeah, let's track this one. Alright, tracking a challenge will enable progress updates and it will be displayed in your inventory. Yes, please. I like that. Looks like a little fish with some big-ass chompers on it. Okay, Reaper attacks have a chance to create a swarm sentinel. These sentinels follow the Reaper and attack enemies from a distance. Well, that sounds cool. See, am I too close? Ah, okay. So you do want to keep your distance. That's interesting, okay. Well, I think we will definitely try it out. Nice, 60 echoes. Okay, let's pick that one up. And yeah, I think let's do that one. All right. Well, I think that brings us to a good stop point. So, made pretty good progress in this episode. So, just want to thank you all for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time for some more of Godbreakers.